No, I wanted to shoot a short video here to show you guys, especially if you just started driving recently. Very dangerous thing can present itself in the form of a railway crossing. Like, it's okay when you pull a drive-in or flatbed, but here's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm doing delivery to this in the same place where I was last time, and I was pulling a flatbed. And even with a flatbed, it was scary. Like, it doesn't look like much, right, for cars and stuff like that, but with a long trailer, you know, it's pretty bad. So now I'm pulling a step deck, and you see this sign? And so I stopped here before the railway crossing, because I remember I was thinking about this, you know, how am I gonna go over? And I stopped and I went to investigate, and sure enough, there's a whole bunch of tracks and I mean, not tracks, but, you know, marks over there because it's too steep. And then I noticed this road here, and I just walked over there, and there's another crossing. You see where that stop sign is? There's another crossing, and it's like a regular crossing, you know. And I just saw a step deck guy. He was pulling some kind of equipment, and he drove over there. So basically, there's a road there. So I guess local guys know this, and that's what I'm now. Oh, check this out. There's a flatbed trailer. Now let's see. You'll see how bad that crossing is, even for a flatbed trailer. Look, look, look. Can you see this? Jesus! See how his rear wheels go in the air. Unbelievable. See? So if I would go over there with my step deck, for sure I would get stuck there. And you know, getting stuck on a railway crossing. My battery died on that Panasonic. Basically what I did on that crossing, the right turn was very tight, so I put on all my, you know, flashlights and strobe lights in the rear there. All those lights I usually use for oversized loads, and I went like this, you know, like this was the crossing, right? And this was this road I want to take, so I went like this, very wide arc, and then I turned this way, and then I crossed over there. And as I was right. That crossing is much, you know, was much more shallow. And now they told me to wait. They're busy. They're loading other trucks, but just wanted to show you guys this one. Like, what the heck is going on with this trailer? You know, it's only 43,000 pounds, right? I loaded it like this, but now, of course, I raised the suspension. On the suggestion of the Transcraft plant, because before the ride was 6 inches, now it's 7. You see how the space is pretty big there between the deck and the wheels, because I was having problems with the airbags when I was running empty. But now I raised this, now the whole thing goes down here, like it's lower at the front, but the upper deck, I even measured this, you know, like there's about like this, maybe a bit less than an inch, maybe like half an inch or 3/4 of an inch. It's higher here than over there, you know. And I don't know if you can probably see it, but it is at a slight angle, you know. Like, I don't know what kind of steel these guys are using. Like, I had the Wilson step deck before, and remember that if you saw my previous old vids, I had a 48 step with a tandem, and that one was so light I could do 48,500 on it, and I did a couple of times, like pretty heavy loads. I never saw an upper deck, you know, go down like this. You know, it's like too much play. But that trailer, it had the same 11 feet upper deck. It had what, 36 at the bottom, because it was a 48-foot trailer. But it was 11 here. The only difference with this, between that trailer and this one, is that the kingpin on this one, I chose a very shallow kingpin, 18 inches, but that's what they use on all double drop and lowboy trailers, right? And that step deck had 24 inches. Maybe that's the difference, I don't know.
And speaking about money, and it's always about money when you talk about trucking, right? Because we have so many expenses. You know, I hardly made anything. After the wind and the fuel and this heavy load going over all those hills, and I'm at a truck stop here and I see this, you know, that's my dream. I want to pull something like that with lowboy double drop trailer. Something expensive that I'm pretty sure pays very well. And another guy's parked right next to me has this big army truck. I don't know what it's called. It looks like it's heavy duty tow truck, but I guess it can do everything. It can move trailers, you know. That's a beautiful load. Why can I not do that? But of course for that you need a special trailer like this one. See, this one is a 3-axle removable gooseneck. Is it mechanical or no? I think it's hydraulic gooseneck, and that's what I'm saving my money for now. And remember how some guys were leaving comments about me losing the key, and one guy said, you know, you have to hide your key somewhere where you can find it. But then something like this can happen. So I'm pretty sure that this guy is looking for a key that he put under the end of his trailer, and he locked himself out. Now he cannot find it. See, he tries this way and that. It's too difficult. But I'm in South Carolina, so what helps is that it's 25 Celsius plus, or what is it, like 120 Fahrenheit. I'm walking in a t-shirt like this, no sleeves. I had to take off my sweater after I crossed into, I think, North Carolina. Like, once you go over those mountains, you know, between Virginia and North Carolina, that's it. You know, the weather just, it's like a different planet. So that's why I don't feel too sorry for the guy that lost the key, because it's warm outside. So I'm wearing a t-shirt, sandals, and just some slacks. You know, it's like, even though it's just drizzling a little bit, but it's beautiful. You know, it's October. I just talked to a friend of mine who's driving in Michigan, 300 miles empty, because his tanker company could not find him a load. So he's driving 300 miles empty from Michigan to Oakville, Ontario, and he was not happy about this. And I said, how's the weather down there? And he says, well, it's pretty good, +8 Celsius, which is what, like 40 Fahrenheit. I said, forget that, you know, I want to walk like this in October, you know. Anyway, so this was a quick update, rambling on this topic and that. Oh, and so my savings plan, so for that trailer, took a little hit, right, because I bought this expensive camera, but I really think that I can make some money with that camera, not just on YouTube, but, you know, I'm thinking of taking a course in making movies, like a professional course, and see if I can make some videos, you know, for local business people where I live. And I'm not talking about, you know, weddings or stuff like that, but I'm talking about you know, videos for businesses, maybe even pictures. You know, I can take pictures at some conferences and stuff like that. There's no film, right? You don't have to pay for film. You don't have to buy any chemicals like before when you had the old 35mm cameras. So that's it. All you have to do is have a camera, memory card, some skills, right? Maybe a tripod, a flash, maybe a couple of extra lenses, but that's it. Then when you're done, when you do the picture and the client likes it, you just email it to him, you know, or her. That's it. So the expenses are minimum. Like here in trucking, the money is good, but it's just too many expenses. So thanks for watching.